folks, it's Mr. Truckin' Izzy again, giving you another 2022 truck review. This is the new ZR2. Just came out. It's real similar to the GMC AT4X. 2-inch lift, front and rear lockers. It's got special bumpers. I'm going to show you all the stuff around it. This is really the cool truck. And it's one that, you know, the average person can go have fun on the weekends, go trail riding, rock climbing, and not have to buy a TRX or a Raptor. And it's same fuel mileage, but anyway, that's just only one fault that it has. But it's really cool. So Izzy, how much power do we have?
420 horsepower and 460 torque.
Oh, cool. That's all the power we need. And it's got a 323 rear end, so it's kind of, they're trying to help fuel mileage. It's not the best towing axle, but that's fine. We're up here in Poudre Canyon in a big area. So come join us for the review. You will learn so much.
Here we've got the Boss Gen Y torsion hitch.
Awesome. And here's that cool tonneau cover that I'd actually pay money for from the factory, much cheaper than the $1,400 ones you buy. That's nice. Now, let me show you this front bumper. I do like the wheels. I guess that's an off-road bumper. It's got this big cutout here. Maybe I need to go on the other side where it's more light. Like the red hitches, but...
Yeah, the red accents are nice.
Yeah,
and this right here.
Yeah, that's a big cutout for like an off-road bumper. Awesome.
Don't go away, Mr. Truck.tv will be right back.
Well, I hope you folks can see us. I never know with these cotton picking GoPros. I'm not a fan, but anyway, we're up here in Poudre Canyon in the all brand new Chevy Silverado ZR2. It's like the big brother to the Canyon ZR2, or the Colorado ZR2. And it's really similar to the GMC we had a month ago, that AT4X. They both got, you know, 2-inch lift. They've got front and rear lockers, not the limited slip, but the actual lockers. And it's got, you know, the special tires, the skid plates, got multi-matic shocks. They have the 3 reservoir things in there, so it's like an automatic self-adjusting shock. And I think they do ride better empty, and of course loaded it helps too. But you know, this truck in this 2022 is, I think, an ideal truck for the average person. I mean, yeah, it only gets 17 miles a gallon on the highway, which is not great. But you know, if you can take this and go off-roading on weekends, and you're not, you know, jumping Mount Everest or out in Moab trying to, you know, go crazy on the rock crawling or any of these places, this is a truck that will do well off-road. It's not going to, you know, beat, well, it may beat a TRX or the Ford Raptor, because they're such big, wide trucks. The trails in Colorado are just too narrow for it. And this will go where a lot of the Colorado trails are, which I appreciate, because this is no wider than any Silverado. It's just got a bigger dome thing on the hood. And it looks good, but that stupid rock rail, again, I'm bitching about the rock rail that we had that last problem with. And this doesn't even call it a rock rail, it calls it a step, what's it called? Oh, okay, high clearance steps, off-road high clearance step. Well, a step you can put your foot on, climb in this.
Yeah, there's nothing step about it.
This is a peak, it's a peak.
There's nothing step about it. I didn't even know whether to try and use it or to just climb into the truck.
Well, I have to use it because I'm short and I need all the help. Like, and 2-inch taller truck, you got it. You know, I don't know how you climb in there, but you do. But you know, my grandkids, I got to help them all in there. I'll be taking them to movies this afternoon, and I'll be hoisting all 3 of them up in here. But you know, if Oh, there's some Raptors.
There's a couple.
Yeah. Having fun in the river. But all they would have to do is put a flat piece on top, maybe some tracks on it so it wouldn't be slippery, and it'd be a step, and you could probably still use it for a rock rail if that's what their intention is. Anyway, I hate it. If I was buying one of these, I'd take that sucker off, maybe put some stirrups on there or something, smaller steps.
Yeah, I would too.
Drives me nuts. Oh, it's beautiful up here in the mountains, and it's cooler. I don't know if this thing tells me the temperature is 93. I guess it hasn't cooled off yet up here. But man, my house was 104 yesterday. Yeah, it will get better as we go up here, which is nice thing about living near the mountains is you can go cool off.
Cool down right
Go stick your feet in some snow on some of these peaks, or the river's usually pretty cold coming off the snow melt. So all kinds of ways up here to get cooled off. Give this some runs up the mountains, and we're doing our normal run with this Jeep on the back. I haven't got the Ford 150 on there yet. It's in the shop, getting updated on a few things. And hopefully the Dakota will be out pretty soon. And stay tuned for it's like a week away before I get it. We get the new GMC Denali Altima, the new Altima, which is like the super fancy one. Yeah, we'll be able to probably have massaging seats and probably scratch your back and do all kinds of things.
Nice.
So that one's coming. And if you follow my website, you've seen it's a new Raptor R is out there. Of course, it's a V8. It is a 5.2 out of the Mustang 500 GT or GT 500. So that's what's on the news today everywhere. I've got all those pictures up and videos up and crazy stuff. So anyway, this truck has a payload of 1,258, which is not super great, but whenever you do an off-road and you do a lift, you lose payload and towing.
Okay.
So max towing on this is 8,900, and we're going to tow 82,480. So we're up there, or 8280. Anyway, what the heck, or whatever it is, 8280. That's what it is, 8,280. But I really actually, if this truck first came out, I didn't think much of it, but now I actually like it. I think for the average person who wants to go have fun off-road on the weekends or something, this really works, except for the fuel mileage. It's not going to help you much, and it's premium fuel at that. It's like having a diesel.
Gets me.
Yeah, I know. I hate buying this expensive premium all the time. And my truck's like that. In the summer, or towing a trailer, my EcoBoost Ford, I have to use premium.
Okay.
And I hate doing that. I think every truck should be able to maximum perform on regular fuel like they used to in the old days. But now all the GM, Ford, Nissan, on the bigger engines, you've got to use premium half the time you use them. But anyway. But this one, besides, limited slip, or not limited slip, lockers, front and rears, all the skid plates, it's got a special bumper. I'm going to show you that, where it's got the corners cut out of it so you can actually not run into things when you're climbing rocks.
Right.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of Raptors.
There they are.
Wow,
Nobody has jobs out here.
Yeah, nobody works anymore in Colorado. We all just ride Raptors. Rafts up and down the river. Well, that's good jeepers. They got a lot of people on those rafts. So I don't know if we're going to be able to park on our favorite spot or not this time. And this has got real leather, the AT4 and the High Country Chevy we had last week, had real wood on it. This, I don't see the wood. I just see, whatever that carbon fiber looking thing is. Look at the yellow stitching. Isn't that kind of unusual?
I kind of like the yellow stitching.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised they would do that, because that's not like a common color they have inside. Yeah. It's the same shifter thing that I don't like, and it's got the same console.
Yeah, darn shifter. It'll take me 5 minutes to figure out.
I know. I keep wanting to push the button and slide it forward, but no. You just push the button on the side. Oh, I don't like it. But anyway, oh well. I guess in another couple of years I'll be used to it, just like a lot of things. Just like the knob shifters.
You gotta get used to.
It's true. I'm finally used to the Ram knob shifters. And the tires, and besides the Multimatic, it's got 3-spool shock absorber. They call them dampers now. That's the new word. But they've used these in race cars. They've used these in even the Ford GT, that sports car. A lot of cars have been using this for years. And it's direct competition to the Fox that a lot of people use. And it's neat how it works. I really like the ride of it, but it's automatically changing. It's got 3 spools, so they force the oil through smaller holes, through bigger holes, so they can adjust the shocks and how much help they give you. So you can get a pretty decent ride out of it, and you can get a nice stiff ride when you're getting airborne with it. But so I like that. And it's got the front camera. We'll go through some of the cameras on this. The rear springs are supposed to have more travel than a normal Silverado, which is good. That's what you want off-road, is a lot of wheel travel, so you can not hit the rocks with your transfer case. And of course it's the 6.2. We'll go over that. And look under the hood, see if there's anything different going on there. But yeah, this is one step above the high country. But actually, let me give you some numbers on it. It's 11.2 ground clearance. The approach angle is at 31.8. Departure is at 23.3. Breakover is 23.4. But an exhaust, instead of, their big thing with lately, after Ram came out with the round exhaust coming out right next to the bumper, then GM came out with these oblong ones right next to the bumper.
Yeah.
But this one, they know that when you hit yours with your departure angle, you hit the exhaust pipes. So they tucked them underneath there, clear out of the way, which is a good idea. I like that. Yeah, I think it's 33-inch tires. So I wouldn't call this a pro off-roader, but certainly ready for the average Joe, or Joe Ed, or whatever you want to call females.
Joe Ed.
Joe. Oh.
The inside is super similar to the other one.
It is, yeah. It's a new update. They update all these trucks. So the SUVs have that sliding console because they don't want the truck guys to have all that cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's got more compartments. It's still got the thing for your charging your phone at the top, so you have that whole front place just to throw more stuff.
Yeah, I like that setup.
Yeah.
Different compartments.
That's a good thing. But yeah, I think it's a fun truck to go out and play around in. It's got all the normal safety things. I don't have to keep reading those to you every week. But wow, it's rear differential driver selectable full locking auto track towards 2-speed transfer case. You get the real one. Some of these regular Silverados, they don't let you have a 2-speed transfer case, but I certainly want one. So this has got the Z71 off-road package, which is the skid plates and all that. Hill descent control, heavy-duty air filter. So I like these. They're Territory tires from Wrangler, and they've got great bite to them. I think they're one of the better ones I've seen in a while. Of course, this has the trailer towing package. Great cameras on the hitch. I had no problem hooking it up yesterday. Brake controllers are one of the best places on any truck now. Chevy used to be the worst,
That's
and now
my
they're the
favorite
best.
spot.
Yeah, it's a great place to put it. And it's a 13.4 diagonal. It's not real tall, but it's wide. So you can get a lot of stuff in the center screen there, and then the one by the driver is 12.3. And of course, the heads-up display, it's like 15 inches or something. It's way up there. But it's all USB ports. There's not a 12-port thing. I can't plug in my Tucson tire pressure thing. I'll get an adapter for it.
Oh.
Since, there's not a single round 12-volt out. So, all you got to do now is tell me what you don't like and what you do like about this puppy.
Oh, right. Well, I like that it's more narrow, so you can get up in the mountains easier, especially in Colorado with the trees. I don't like the gas mileage, of course, and the shifter.
Yeah, that shifter is a pain.
Is a pain.
It is a pain.
But I also like the trailer brake, that it's right here.
Yeah, that is a fantastic place. I'm glad they put it there. It took me years to talk them into going from the left side to the right side, but
Yeah.
well, that's good. Well, that's I'm with you on the gas mileage. Is probably this thing that I don't like.
Yeah.
Here's the brake controller. If you zoom out, you can see that it's in such a good place on the dash. I really like that. Now, oh yeah, right here in time I can get a video of our tunnel. Look at the tunnel. Wow. Let's get the drone in there. That'd be cool. And then here's the yellow stitching I was talking about. It's all over the place. It's all over. The doors, the armrests. And here's that graphic, whatever it's called. So we think it's one of those graphic things. Oh wow, look at all this. Look at all these guys having fun, getting ready to jump in the water. Yeah, now there's no trees. Where's the Raptors? I need to take a picture of a Raptor, and here I can actually see them in the river. They're gone.
No, I don't think they go this far.
Yeah, they're just getting some pretty good whitewater up here. That's always fun. Man, I love the rock formations up here. Of course, there's all this scars from the fire. A lot of dead trees on these hills right through here. That's sad.
There's a Raptor.
Oh, there we go. Zoom, got that one. Got to see them before they hit the rocks. Look at those rocks up there. Now you tell me, how do you get through that many giant boulders right there? See all that? You got to be able to bounce around them. I guess that's why they use rubber rafts. They can bounce off the rocks. Oh man, it's terrible. Look at the scar up here. All the dead, burned out trees. That's just sad. And go right up the valley there. Yeah. See if you can back in there. Community fair.
Should I pull up here and try to back up?
Quick enough? Probably not. Yeah, there they are. They're going sideways.
That looks pretty fun.
Yeah, that does look like fun. Love these backup cameras. Yeah, you're doing good. You're straightening right out. Yeah, that's good. Now I head toward those trash barrels, get as close to that wall as you can. Let me see. Do hit the blinker over here on my side. Blink. Oh, I love that. Look at that. You see clear along the trailer? Yep, turn on the left blinker. Oh, I love that, man. Look at all you. So much vision. You love these. King of the cameras, Chevrolet. Oh, that was exciting.
Yeah, that was something new.
I thought that old space drone was going to get you. I thought I had to get in front of you, and at least it hit me.
I know.
Because I'm made out of rubber. I bounce things, bounce off.
Almost took me out.
Speaking of rubber, I mean blubber, I've lost 44 pounds now. It's like a miracle, yeah.
That is a lot.
I'll be on CG magazine, isn't it? Ever called? The guys' magazines. They'll put me on Men's Health.
Men's Health.
What are you laughing at? Yeah. Just because I've turned 65 tomorrow doesn't mean I'm totally gone.
Aspiring to be a model.
Yep. In my old age, I'm gonna be an old man's model. I know, they'll put me on AARP.
What is that?
That's the old folks magazine.
Well,
And the, yeah, I think this is a little more maneuverable in the Colorado Rockies, just like my ATVs. I can take them anywhere, but the bigger trucks, like my head Dodgezilla, like a big Ram thing, it was too tall, and I'd hit trees and everything else with it. But, you know, this is just right. That 2-inch lift gets you above the rocks. You can do some trail riding. And, yeah, I think for an all-around truck, you figure, oh, I love this tunnel. All around. I think it's a good truck for all the different things you might do. I mean, it's really hard to do that, to be a jack of all trades and to be good at everything it does. And this becomes one of the closest to what it is. I mean, yeah, the Raptor and a TRX, they do pretty good on the highway, but they're big and bulky, and you know they cost a lot more than this one does. But
and the premium gas, I don't like that either.
That's crazy. They really should make these performance trucks run on regular fuel. It's ridiculous to pay extra to get a few more horses out of these. Because it ain't the automobile industry that's paying that, it's us paying that. And I just don't kind of put that on my bucket list. Now I'm old enough, I've got to get a bucket list.
My uncle, he had a bucket list, and riding a bull was on his.
Oh, really?
And so one day we went to the rodeo, and he got on that bull, and he lasted not even a second.
Oh, man, yeah.
But he did it. He got on the bull.
Yeah, you know, that's an idea. So if I got to get my knees all fixed before I do that, but I rode the mechanical bulls, and whoever runs it usually wants to try to knock you off. He doesn't give you a chance, but yeah, I never stayed on those very long. But yeah, a real bull, as long as the bull didn't start chasing me, I couldn't run fast enough.
Yeah,
I'd have to be really good buddies with a clown so they could get him away from me.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. So what's next on his list?
Well, skydiving, he wanted to do that too, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of along that line. I would like to skydive.
Yeah, this is my grandma's brother.
Oh. How old is he?
He is in his 60s.
Oh, he's same age as me.
Yeah, he's a little bit younger than my grandma, but...
Yeah. See, that's I hope he's got a long bucket list, because you live longer if you have a long bucket list.
Yeah.
Wow, riding a bull. I'll be darned.
Wrestling a shark was on there too.
Oh goodness, I can't even swim. Shark would have an advantage.
Yeah, he did it, but it was one of those nurse sharks.
Oh.
The ones that don't bite you.
It has no teeth.
Yeah. But I guess that counts. It's still a shark.
Wow, yeah, I'd have to take swimming lessons and all that. That's getting pretty tough. Yeah, that's
He's
amazing.
A funny
Did
guy.
that?
Yeah.
I'd like to get on a motorcycle and go coast to coast or something. But man, mine would be a little more minor than that, I guess. But yeah, that's cool. So that's how old I am. I'm old enough to be your granddad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I've got grandkids your age. I've got granddaughters that are in their early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
So time flies by. They're having fun. But yeah, this is quite the truck. I actually like, when it first came out, I didn't think they did enough to it. But I think just having the multimatic shocks, the 2-inch lift, the front and rear locker, I think that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the things you really need on a truck. Yeah. So if you're going to do any off-roading at all, those are like the preliminary things. And of course, a winch on the front would be nice. But no, I think this is the closest I've seen that truck to be a jack of all trades. So I go thumbs up, even though I don't like the fuel mileage and don't like the shifter. And
yeah. There's definitely cons, but it's a good truck.
Yeah, and this will pull 8,900 pounds, which means you can almost do a 3-horse trailer with that.
Mm-hmm.
A light aluminum one. But anyway.
Yeah, it's pulling this trailer really well.
Yeah, it is. And you know, we've got the torsion hitch, the torsion flex from Gen Y on there, and that's, you know, making the trailer ride real well. And then the shocks on the truck are helping. Everything's making this a real nice, good trailer hauler. We got the weight distributing hitch on there, the sway bars. So yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem with this towing trailers. I just wish it would tow 12,000 pounds, but that's another story.
Yeah.
That's about as close as you're going to get. It's just like the Raptor, I think it tows 8,000 pounds now, maybe 8,100 pounds. TRX was like right at 8,000 pounds. So if you're gonna, you know, do a taller suspension, do different shocks, it's kind of hard to get dramatic trailer weight. It just doesn't work out that way. But now we head home, we'll grab the grandkids. We're gonna go see Thor. Thor.
I didn't even know there was a new one out.
Yeah, this one's kind of romantic. He has a girlfriend. So that looked interesting. Yeah, Thor's got a girlfriend. He's gonna hammer her with that big hammer.
Yeah, she better watch it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we will see you at the gas station.
Yes, please. Please help us out. We're going to stay in business. Yeah, we'll see you at the gas station. Until next time, and probably the next one after this runs will be the GMC Denali Ultimate for all you rich folks that want to buy a truck.